Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you are well. Welcome back to another yoga practice. Today I have a 40-minute yoga flow for you in which we will explore some hip openers and some back bends. So it will be a strong flow. Let's begin on all fours today. So you want to come to bring your wrists underneath your shoulders and go ahead and spread your fingers wide. Press your knuckles, finger pads to the floor. And then let's begin to rock back and forth. So you're just shifting your weight forwards, leaning your shoulders maybe slightly forwards of your wrists and then back. Keep engaging your core the whole entire time. Look for your fingertips, your finger pads, and the base of your palms. And work with your range of motion as you begin to find your breath here. Okay, let's go ahead and rotate the hands. You want to bring the fingers towards the outer edges of the mat, wrists in towards one another as you rock side to side. So it's kind of the same movement, just a little bit different. You want to really pay attention to how you feel in your wrists, so be really mindful of that. Let's go ahead and rotate again, bringing your fingers towards your knees, wrists face forwards. And we're going to shift back and forth here again. So being really careful, maybe keeping your shoulders behind the wrist, maybe stacked over, maybe slightly forwards. Sitting back as much as you like, stretching out your forearms, front of your wrists, maybe coming onto your fingers. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the hands all the way back around to the front and then come onto the back of one hand, any hand. Bend into your elbow as you exhale. Press through the back of your hand, lengthen your arm. One more time. Think about bringing your thumb and your pinky towards the floor. Switching it over to your other hand. Same thing. Inhale, bend into your elbow. As you exhale, press away through the back of your hand. One more time. Okay. Let's go ahead and release the hand and come to sit on your heels or any other way. We're going to go ahead and shake out the wrists, maybe interlacing your fingers, rolling around at the wrists here. Okay, let's stay seated for a moment, and then you have the option of closing down your eyes or softening your gaze. Bringing one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly, begin to find your breath here. Once you have found your breath, let's begin to breathe in nice and deep. And exhale nice and long. Really think about filling up as you breathe in and emptying out as you breathe out. Notice the movement beneath your palms as you begin to connect with your breath. Okay, releasing your hands, bring your hands to heart. And then I would like to invite you to set an intention for your practice, for your day, for yourself. Anything at all. When you have finished, let's blink the eyes open. Take a deep breath in, sweep your arms all the way up, bring your palms together at the top. Exhaling, bring your hands to heart. Let's come back onto all fours again. So this time, bring your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. Again, spreading wide through your fingers, pressing your fingertips, knuckles, base of your palms. Breathe in. Exhale, let's round the spine, squeezing your belly in, chin in towards your chest. Inhale, begin to tuck your tailbone out as you drop your belly, look ahead or up. Let's keep going. Exhale, rounding your spine, really think about separating your shoulder blades at the back. And then breathing into reverse. Dropping your belly towards the floor. And maybe think about pushing your chest through in between your arms. In your own breath, at your own pace, mindfully moving through your spine, bottom to top. Think about really exaggerating the movement as you reach the end, reach the top. Noticing how you feel in your entire back body. Okay, the next time you come forwards with an arched back, exhale yourself to a neutral spine. Press your left hand to the floor. Inhale, take your right arm up, really opening through your chest. As you exhale, thread your right arm through underneath your left, rest on the right side of your head. Coming up onto your left fingertips, exhale, rotate your left shoulder up a little bit more, and then let your left arm follow, reaching your arm all the way up, maybe slightly back behind. As you exhale, close, bringing your left hand on top of your right. Breathing into open, reach, and exhale to close. One more time, breath in, reach your arm all the way up, and then this time stay here. You have the option to find a bind, taking your left arm to your opposite side waist or your inner thigh. Keep rotating your left shoulder open. Make sure your neck is comfortable here. Take a breath in, slowly begin to back off, and then exhale, return your left hand to the mat. Breathing in, lift your head up, reach your right arm up to the ceiling one more time, and exhale, release your right hand to floor. Let's repeat it on the other side. Pressing your right hand to the floor, inhale, left arm reaches up. Exhale, thread your left arm through underneath your right. Come onto the left side of your face. Press away through your right fingertips. Let's rotate the right shoulder up a little bit more. And then let your right arm follow. Breathing in to open. And exhale, bringing your right arm towards your left, bringing your hands, arms together. Inhale, open and reach. Exhale, let's close. And again, inhale to really open and stay here, exhaling to maybe find a bind on this side. Reaching your right shoulder up towards the ceiling this time. Keeping your navel pulled in towards your spine and keeping your neck comfortable. Let's begin to back off as you breathe in. Exhale, bring your right hand to the mat. Inhale, lift your head up and take your left arm up to the ceiling one more time, reaching through. And exhale, return your left hand to the floor. Okay, let's go ahead and bring the hands a little bit further forwards and tuck your toes under at the back, bringing hips to heels, heels towards the floor, making your way to your first downward facing dog. Let's go ahead and have a pedal through the feet. So take your time to find your space on your mat and keep your feet hip width. You want to think about pushing the floor away, lengthening your spine, noticing your shoulders, your upper back, sending those hips up and heels towards the floor. Warming up through your entire body here. Find stillness in your down dog. Take a breath in, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards to a plank pose. Exhale, drop your knees, chest and chin towards the floor in a half chaturanga. Inhale, roll your shoulders up and back, squeezing your elbows back behind, mini back bend. Exhale, back to your down dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, finding your plank pose. As you exhale, knees, and then lower yourself in your chaturanga towards the floor. Breathing in to find that mini back bend. Maybe you lift up a little bit higher, finding a little bit more length in your arms. Exhale, take it all the way back, down dog. Keep working with your breath, keep noticing your body. And again, breath in, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, plank pose. And then this time, your choice, maybe you take a full chaturanga all the way to the floor as you breathe out. Inhale, press up into your back bend. Think about lengthening your legs behind. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Well done. On your next inhale, sweep your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, bring your right knee in between your hands for your pigeon pose. We won't be here for too long. You want to come up onto your fingertips, take a breath and lengthen your spine. And then exhaling, bring your palms down onto the floor, tuck your toes, take your right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, stack through your hips. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, right foot to mat. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in. Bring your left knee in between your hands for your pigeon pose on this side. Come up onto your fingertips, push the floor away, lengthen as you breathe in. Exhaling, bring your hands back down, press the floor away, tuck your toes at the back, take it back to your three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, reaching through that left leg. And then inhale. Exhale, return your left leg back to your downward facing dog. Okay, take a breath in. Come up onto your toes and then walk your feet all the way to the front of the mat. Try to keep your legs nice and long as best as you can here. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat and then heel toe your feet a little bit wider. Let's grab onto opposite elbows here. You can soften or bend the knees. Think about maybe having a sway side to side. Think about bringing your ears next to your biceps. You can lengthen the legs and bend into the knees and notice how this feels for you. Inhaling to bend and exhaling to find length, pushing your hips up. Let's go ahead and release the elbows now. Keeping your knees soft, bent or straight, uncurl at the spine, come all the way up to stand, stacking through the vertebra in your spine. Let's roll the shoulders up, back and down once you get here. Breath in, sweep your arms up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, sweep your arms all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, interlace your fingers. Breath in, reach your arms up. Exhale, reach over to your right, side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to your left. Inhale, center one more time. Exhale, bring your hands together, hands to heart. One more time, breath in, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, lengthen halfway to your flat back, find length. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float or jump back, plank pose or chaturanga. Or you can choose to lower down through your next exhale. Inhale to your back bend. Exhale to your downward facing dog. Well done. Notice how you feel in your body. And then breath in, take your right leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hug your right knee into your chest. And then step your right foot forwards to the outside of your right hand. Bring your left knee on the floor, tuck your toes out. Come up onto your fingertips, lengthen your spine in your lizard lunge. Bring your right hand to the inside of your right knee now and roll onto the outer edge of your right foot as you breathe out. Reaching your right shoulder up towards the ceiling. Breath in, let your right arm follow. Open through your heart, your chest, your shoulder, and then stay here. You have the option of bending your knee at the back and grabbing onto your foot. You also have the option of coming down onto your left forearm. You can take any lizard twist here. Okay, slowly begin to back off. Releasing wherever you are, bring both hands all the way around to the front and curl your toes at the back. Press into your right hand as you breathe in. Take your left arm all the way up, reaching up towards the ceiling. And then lift your back knee off the mat. Bring your back heel down, turn the toes out to the side, finding your side angle pose. And then reaching your left arm across your left ear, reaching your fingers forwards, lengthening your left side, body aloft. Maybe bringing the right arm onto your right leg. As you breathe in, push your way through your right leg, straighten your right leg, and reach your right arm up and over. Exhale to your warrior two. Finding a bend in your right knee, feel free to adjust the stance in your leg at any point. Look ahead of your right fingertips. Flip your right palm up, breath in, reverse your warrior, taking your right arm up and over. Exhale this time, straighten your right leg, bending into your left knee. Let's take a side lunge in that left leg, going to the back of your mat here. You can use your hands to support you or without. Take a breath in, lengthen your spine. Exhale, let's walk the hands over to your right leg, turning both feet facing forwards. Once you are settled, inhale, bring both arms up, finding your high lunge. Exhale, twist to your right, take your right arm back, left arm forwards. Bring your hands together, and then bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee in your twist. You have the option of staying here with your palms, or you can fan your arms open, reaching through your fingers, top and towards the floor. You can also find a bind here. So I didn't show you the bind, but you can find half a bind, maybe taking your right arm to your left side waist. Okay, slowly begin to back off wherever you are. Walk your hands all the way around to the front, and then leaving your right fingertips on the mat, lift your left leg up and turn your toes out to the side, taking your left arm up to the ceiling as well. Look wherever is comfortable for your balance, and then maybe you bend your knee at the back and your left hand catches your foot, any half moon pose. Stay balanced and strong through your right leg, using your fingers for support if you need to. Take a breath in, slowly release your foot at the back, bending into your right knee, land your left leg, find two straight legs. Take a breath in, exhale, fold in your pyramid fold this time, hands on your hips or fingertips or hands on the mat. Any fold, press into both heels, both feet. Notice the backs of your legs, your right leg. Inhale, bend into your right knee, shift the weight forwards into your right leg, and then lift your left leg nice and high as you can. Think about reaching your legs away from one another, using your hands for support. Maybe you move closer to your standing leg. Keep breathing, keep squeezing your belly in. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, land your left toes back down onto the floor to find your high lunge one more time, reaching both arms up as you breathe in. On your exhale, bring your hands to mat. Take your right leg all the way back in your three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, and let's find a wild thing here, rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot, landing your right toes behind the left leg, taking your right arm up and over, flipping your belly up to the ceiling, squeezing your glutes. Breath in, exhale, let's close, bring your right hand to mat, and this time bring your right knee in between your hands for your second pigeon pose. Take a breather, notice how you feel. Come up onto your fingertips, really focus on lengthening through your spine. As you breathe in, reach both arms up, palms together at the top. Maybe you look towards your thumbs. Exhale, take your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers. Breathe in again, reach your arms, your palms towards the floor, open through your heart. Exhale, fold, bringing your forehead towards the floor, arms up. Maybe pulsing the arms here if that feels nice for you. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Bring your arms all the way back down, releasing your fingers. Bring your hands to the front. And then this time you want to bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee, rotating towards your right. And then bringing your right palm on top of your left in prayer hands in a pigeon twist. Keep breathing in, lengthen through the crown of your head. And keep breathing out to rotate your right shoulder up. Slowly as you breathe in next, begin to back off, shifting your gaze to your mat. Release your hands and make your way back to an upright position, walking your hands, your fingertips in towards you. Okay, from here, let's go ahead and bend the back knee in. Bring your foot in towards you, and left hand grabs your left foot. Bring your heel towards your hip. You can stay here or slide your foot to your left elbow. And maybe you take your right hand up and over to meet your left hand, finding your mermaid bind. Okay, slowly go ahead and release wherever you are. Let your leg go at the back. Bring both palms on the mat, either side of your right knee. Tuck your toes at the back. Hug and squeeze your right knee in. Take it all the way back behind. Inhale. Exhale, bend your right knee in your plank pose. And then find your wild thing from here, bringing your right foot to the outside of your left leg. Breath in, exhale, close to your plank and your chaturanga as you exhale. Inhale to your back bend, exhale, downward facing dog. Okay, that was a pretty long series, so well done. And let's do all of that on the left side. Take a breath in, sweep your left leg up. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, really reaching your knee up and your foot behind your right leg. Breath in, come back to center. Bring your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Step it there and then bring your right knee to the mat, tucking your toes out in your lizard lunge. Breath in, lift your heart up onto your fingertips. And then let's bring the left hand to the inside of your left leg. Exhale, rolling onto the outer edge of your left foot. Rotate your left shoulder up. On your breath in, take your left arm all the way up and over. Think about reaching and opening. And then you have the option of bending your back knee in towards you. Left hand catches the foot. You can also find your right forearm or any other combination, finding a lizard twist that works for you right now. Keep breathing, keep squeezing your belly in. Okay, slowly begin to back off wherever you are, releasing your foot, bringing both hands round to the front, up onto your palms. And then let's tuck the toes under at the back. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Inhale, right arm reaches up. And then lift your right knee off the floor. Bring your right heel to mat. Turn your toes out to the side. And then take your right arm, reaches all the way across your right ear in your side angle pose. Option to bring that left hand to the leg instead of the hand on your floor. As you inhale, push away through your left heel, straighten your left leg, come up, take your left arm up and over. Exhaling, find your warrior two, find that bend in your left knee, look ahead of your left fingertips. Think about pressing into the floor through your feet and squeezing your legs, your thighs. Flip your left palm up, breathe in, reverse your warrior, take your left arm up and over. Exhale, straighten your left leg, bend your right knee. Let's go to the back of the mat, finding your side lunge in your right leg. Reaching your left leg long and away from you. Keep your spine nice and long. Notice how you feel in your hips, in your legs. Okay, let's take a breath in. As you exhale, bring both hands to the floor and walk your hands to your left leg, bringing both feet facing forwards. Shifting the weight into your left foot, into your left fingertips, float your right leg off the mat. Turn your toes out to the side, pressing into your right heel, reaching your right arm up, keeping your gaze wherever is comfortable for you. You have the option of bending your right knee, maybe your right hand catches the foot. Think about staying nice and strong and balanced through your left leg, your left fingertips, and think about really opening through your hip. Reaching your leg up, notice your shoulder as well. Slowly begin to back off, releasing your foot if you have it. Land your right toes all the way back behind, finding your high lunge. Take both arms up as you breathe in. On your exhale, twist to your left. Taking your left arm back, right arm forwards. Okay, stay here. Let's bring the hands together in prayer hands. This time bringing your right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Rotate your left shoulder up. You have the option of staying here or fanning your arms open if you choose to take it. Stay strong through your left leg. You got it. Keep squeezing your belly in. Keep finding that rotation. If you wish to take a bind, any bind, half bind on this side, you can too. I chose to not take it at this time. Okay, slowly go ahead, releasing your left hand to the floor, both fingertips on the mat or palms. Shift the weight into your left leg one more time. This time float your right leg up as high as you can for your standing splits. Maybe looking somewhere behind. Again, it doesn't matter where you are. Keep working with your breath. Let's exhale, land your right foot to the floor. Find two straight legs to prepare for your pyramid fold. Breath in and exhale any fold. You can keep your spine long or you can fold all the way over. Hands on your hips or maybe to the floor. Keep pulling your left hip back. Inhale, bend into your left knee now. Push the floor away through your palms. Take your left leg back, finding your three-legged downward facing dog. Exhale, bend your knees, stack your hips, finding your wild thing on this side, rotating on the outer edge of your right foot, landing your left toes behind that right leg, flipping your belly up to the ceiling as you take your left arm up and over in your back bend. On your next exhale, slowly close, left hand to mat, left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee in, bring your knee in between your hands, setting up for your pigeon pose here. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Come up onto your fingertips as you find even more length through your spine. Breath in, circle the arms up, maybe you look up. Exhale, take your arms back behind you and interlace your fingers. Try and do the opposite of the first side here. Breath in, reach your heart open arms towards the floor. Exhale, fold, bringing your arms to the ceiling, maybe pulsing the arms here if that feels good for you. Keep your face relaxed. Try to relax through your hips to the floor. Okay, slowly go ahead, release your fingers, arms behind you, and then bring your hands either side of your left leg, lift all the way back up. Walk your hands to your left leg now, and let's find that twist on this side. Right elbow to the outside of your left knee. Make yourself comfortable, squidge it in, and then bring your hands in prayer, rotating your left shoulder up. Notice how you feel on this side. Keep squeezing your belly in. Keep lengthening the crown of your head forwards. Okay, slowly think about backing off, shifting your gaze to the mat, letting your hands follow, bringing your hands in towards your legs as you come into an upright position. Okay, from here, let's prepare for our mermaid bind on this side. So lengthening your heart through your spine, let's bend the right knee in. Reach over through your right hand. Maybe your right hand catches your foot. If you have your foot, bring your heel to your hip, hold it here. If you want more, slide your elbow or slide your foot to your elbow. And then maybe you find your balance. Take your left arm all the way up and find your right hand. And your hands come together in a mermaid bind on this side. Okay, let's go ahead and release the arms. Bring your hands to frame your left knee. Push the floor away. Take your left leg back. Three-legged plank. Exhale, bend your knee and bring your left foot behind your right leg. Finding your wild thing one more time. Really reaching your heart open. Finding a nice back bend. Breath in. Exhale, close. Left hand to mat. Plank pose. Take your chaturanga on your next exhale. Inhaling to your upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Well done. We made it on both sides. You did amazing. Take a breath in, come up onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead. Inhale to step, float or jump, top of your mat in a half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Any forward fold here, take one more full breath. Breathe in, sweep your arms all the way up, palms touch. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, breath in, circle your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, press your palms, step, float or jump back plank or chaturanga straight away. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Okay, let's inhale, sweep the right leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your knee, hug it in, and bring your right knee to the outside of your left tricep, left arm. Shift the weight forwards, bring your left leg in as well, and let's come into a side crow from here. Press into your palms, find that gripping action, slowly rotating to your right, lifting one leg off at a time. Remember to stay active through your legs, keep squeezing your belly in. And then slowly, wherever you are in your hold, wherever you are in your side crow pose, let's come back down onto the mat. Then reverse the movement, press your palms. We're going to take the legs back one at a time, so left leg steps back and right leg steps all the way back and up in your three-legged dog first, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, hug your knee in. Bring your left knee to your right tricep. Let your right leg follow this time, and then find your side crow pose from here. Wherever you are in your side crow pose journey, you want to keep your body nice and active, however long your hold is. Whenever you're ready, let's go back to your three-legged dog, one step at a time, and then back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, come up onto your toes, ripple your spine forwards, making your way into an upward facing dog straight away. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, take it all the way back to your downward facing dog again. So we are going to come to a wide squat at the top of the mat. So breathe in onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look ahead. Inhale to step, float or jump top of your mat, finding your squat. Bringing your hips towards the floor, heels towards the floor. Bringing your hands to heart, bringing your elbows away from one another. Okay, from here, bring your fingertips on the mat, extend them out forwards as much as you can, rounding through your spine. And then let's go ahead, lift the legs up, bring your feet close together using your hands or not. Bring your hips down onto the mat, hug your knees in towards your chest as you come to lie on your back. And then let's go ahead and rotate the knees away from one another, circling the knees at the hip 3 times, one direction. Let's go ahead and switch direction now. 3 big circles going the opposite way, using your knees as a guide to rotate at the hip. Okay. When you have finished, come back to center and then bring your feet down onto the floor. Take your arms wide, cross your right leg over your left. Take a breath in. Exhale, drop your legs to your left. And turn your head to look towards your right fingertips. You can choose to close your eyes here as well. Just begin to notice how you feel in your body. Notice how your body feels against the floor. Let's breathe in, lift the legs up. Exhale, take it over to your right. So same crossing of your legs, taking it over the other side as well. Maybe turning your head towards your left this time. Think about slowing down through your breath. Maybe keeping your eyes closed. Let's breathe in, come back to center. And then go ahead and switch legs this time. Left leg crosses over your right. Breath in. Exhale, drop your legs to your right. Keep looking over your left shoulder, or maybe you have your eyes closed. Okay, slowly breathing in. Lifting your legs up, come back to center. And then on your exhale, drop your legs over to your left this time. Turning your head towards your right. Think about bringing your right shoulder towards the floor. And again, notice how your body feels against the floor. Noticing your breath. And think about relaxing your face, relaxing your entire body. Breath in, come back to center. And then uncross your legs, take both your legs out long, bring your arms down by the sides of your body. And then let's go ahead and bend the knees again. Bring the soles of your feet together, let your knees fall out to the sides. Let's place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take 3 nice deep breaths here, same as we began. Noticing the quality of your breath. Noticing all sensations in your body. And enjoying all sensations. Connecting with your breath one more time on your mat. Okay, slowly begin to bring your knees back in together and then take them out long one at a time. Take your arms overhead as you find a full body stretch here. And then slowly draw your knees in towards your chest, rocking side to side. And then when you're ready, rolling over onto one side or any other way, coming back up to a seated position. Once you are here, let's go ahead and bring the hands together at the heart one more time. And let's come back to that intention that you set at the beginning of your practice today. When you are finished, then if you would like to, come to bow your head with me. And then slowly making your way back up. And blinking your eyes open. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you enjoyed it. There were a few challenges in there. I had a few stumbles, so if you did too, we're all on a journey here. We're all learning, getting stronger every day. I'm wishing you a lovely rest of your day. Remember to like and subscribe my video if you enjoyed it, and I hope to practice with you again real soon.